Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for Scorpios in the month of March 2019. So let's see you guys what are the energies available for you. I'm going to be shuffling here on camera. We're going to be using the Wild Unknown deck. We're going to be using the Good Tarot and the Angels of Abundance. So let's see what is going on with you guys in the month of March. As I shuffle, if you haven't subscribed just yet, please do. I would love to have you here. It would make my day. I tend to release this Zodiac Sign readings every month. I post videos every Friday, so you can check that out. All speaking about spiritual processes, techniques, tips, and tricks to navigate your reality and manifest your dreams. Let's see. I don't do reversals either, by the way, in case you're wondering. So it seems like the month of March might unfold slower than you would like. Patience is required for you, Scorpios. You might need to be a little bit more patient about things. Mentally, you might be feeling very much in your own little space. Maybe you don't want to contact anybody. You don't want to be on social environments. Perhaps you would rather actually have some alone time that you can enjoy with yourself so that you can connect to your wisdom, to the messages coming from the divine to you. You also might have someone, Virgo, in your environment. That could be a possibility as well. It seems like in the recent past, you've been feeling a bit confused. You've been feeling in the previous months a little bit mentally foggy also. Feeling like there's a lot of different perspectives and you don't know which is the best one to choose or what is the best and healthiest angle for you to, I guess, take as your perspective. You need some quiet time. You need some alone time. You need some time to think about things and connect to your heart. So I feel like maybe the actions that you have been taking in the recent past have been maybe triggered by people around you, by their perspectives, by their beliefs, and you haven't really tapped into what is your own real belief and how things feel for you. At the same time, you are obviously, Scorpio, very intuitive, very psychic, very powerful spiritually and energetically. The universe wants you to know that and to remember that your intuition can guide you where you need to go. And that all water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, tend to have this shadow aspect, I guess we could say, of victim mentality. So you have to really check that on the month of March and see if you're not falling into a victim mentality that's kind of disguised or hidden within an empowered perspective. What I mean is, sometimes we may feel very empowered to defend our physical space and we go a little bit overboard because deep inside we actually feel like a victim of something and we are so deep in the victim mentality that our aggression is just disproportionate. I feel some of that here and I feel like this is based on some heartache, some broken heart, pain, emotional pain, disappointment, betrayal of some sort that you feel happen. Maybe right now, it happens in the month of March, maybe it happens in previous months and now you're kind of dealing with it because we have the Three of Swords as the challenge for March for you guys. It seems like you're confused. It seems like things are not as clear as you would like them to be. You might be hoping to make a decision, but at the same time fearful of making that decision. You might be feeling kind of blocked that way. You're actually heading towards the sun. There's going to be, in the month of March, probably in the last bit of March, you're going to be experiencing a lot of clarity. There's going to be a lot of love, happiness, clarity, and light coming into your life, into your mind, into your heart. So if you don't feel sure about something just yet, take some time to let the dust settle and allow that light to come into your path and show you where you need to go next. Right now, you are very focused on justice things related to legal matters, paperwork, contracts, forms, things like this. You might be going through them. You might be evaluating them. You might be going through this kind of thing. You might be surrounded by this kind of thing as well. You might be thinking about how to make things fair for all the parties involved. This is a card of choice, and it's a card that often suggests for you to be very objective, very fair, very just with everybody, not just yourself or not just the other person. Justice card is the energy in which you are right now. I feel like this is also somehow associated to judgment. I feel like you might be embodying this energy of I want to be the justice maker, or I want to take justice into my own hands. Always remember that the universe is supposed to do this for you. You don't really have to punish people. You don't really have to take matters into your own hands, so to speak, all the time. But I feel like that's what you are maybe emanating right now, and that could be connected to this heartache that is the challenge. But it seems like you know that you are confused about the subject. It seems like you are trying to make the space and the time to analyze these things, because we have here quiet retreat and block out distractions. So maybe you understand and you know that moving forward you need more clarity, you need a little bit of time and space to think and feel through things. And to connect to the love within your heart, the positivity, faith, and optimism that is within you, but could be maybe a challenge to tap into right now. This is the quiet retreat card. So this is recommended for you in the month of March. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Then we have block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's truly important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Block out distractions in the month of March. So you might be very busy, you might be aiming to achieve certain goals or stick to a certain schedule or routine. So if you find yourself being drifted in different directions because of the energies of others around you or other distractions, try to really focus on yourself and do what's right for you. Then we have positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectation and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Keep going for your dreams, keep going for what actually matters. Don't get engaged in dramas, don't get engaged on things that are not supportive of your development. We have here clearing debts. So your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So this is a great month for debt clearing. This, I think, applies to all water signs. It has been very present. In your environment, you might need to... Maybe you're surrounded with people who are working on emotional mastery, who are trying really hard to stay on top of their emotions and not let their emotions dictate their decisions. Because it seems like you are right now in a process in which you are not doing that. You are not on top of your emotions. You are not thinking clearly, it seems. Because we have the moon here, and the moon is a card of secrets, of illusions, of fog, mental fog. It's an energy that is basically unclear, and it's preventing you from seeing the reality for what it is. It also explains to us that you might be feeling a lot the influence of the moon this month. So the new moon, the full moon, pay attention to those dates. I believe the 19th, I'm not sure when this video is going to be released, but the 19th I think is the full moon, if I'm not mistaken, in Virgo. So pay attention to how you feel in the moon cycles. Pay attention to how that affects you, how it makes you feel. And then we have from the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid, the Three of Earth, which is the message that I'm going to be reading out for you from the Good Tarot. Teamwork, building on solid foundations, group efforts, dedicated collaboration. What I am building is grounded in a solid foundation, so I know I can trust that it will not slip away suddenly. I am joined by others in coordinated efforts to bring forth what we have chosen to co-create. The architecture of my dreams is becoming tangible, taking shape before me, and I share my joy and pride with my partners and supporters. Teachers and students, we're all learning, growing, and building collaboratively. So this is your reading for the month of March, you guys. It's a wonderful month for you. Try to stay in your space, try to go within, and don't make any big decisions until the fog lifts off. So you can actually tap into the positivity, the faith, the love, and make the decisions accordingly. I'm sending so much love, you guys. Bye.